Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly creative build comp overview. This week's theme is battle, and let's get right into it. First off, we have my build, which is... yeah, it's a chessboard. This might be confusing at first, like the block palette I used. And if you haven't figured it out yet, everything's from the function tab. I was only allowed to use blocks from the function tab, which at first I thought would mean I'd get redstone, but they split redstone out of the function tab, so yeah. And I did actually play a bit of chess with someone. That's why there are some moves. This king is actually supposed to be down here. There was some miscommunications near the end, and then, well, time was up and I couldn't fix the mistake. But either way. Next up is Karma Creates 06, who has a Pikachu, or, wait, what's it? No, it doesn't actually matter. Pikachu using Thunderbolt against a Whopper. Or sorry, I think this is a Mudkip. No, wait. I don't know. You know, it's Blue Pikachu. Pikachu using Thunderbolt against Blue Pikachu. And I'm guessing this is Ash Ketchum. Or possibly just... it could be Red. Or just a generic Pokemon trainer. It's hard to say. Okay. Anyway. Next up we have the MC Gamer 164. We have a farmer right here. Two kings battling it out. And a zombie pigman stealing bricks off of the throne. Okay. Oh yeah, we also have this little mine down here. And yeah. Anyway, next we have HH Smarty, who seems to be having me sent into the fiery, into a nice fiery themed swimming pool. Of course, I can't swim, so, you know, I just sink to the bottom, so this is still not good for me. And yeah, we have some strawberry jam and candy skulls everywhere. Anyway, next up we have Ninja Raid 648. Or sorry, Ninja_Raid 648. Who built a bastion and another fortress with an incompleted wither. And some signs. Yeah. Again, there's a reason everyone uses armor stands. Mobs are disabled in the build comp areas. I don't think the camel's still around, but you know, you never know. Anyway, next up we have that girl 1616, who has Shadow fighting. A minute. It's such a long fight. The world's best Sonic ever. Like, it is unbelievable how much detail they got into the Sonic character. It is just awe-inspiring. Honestly, I don't think I can ever bring myself to build another organic after seeing this. It's so good, I could never live up to this. It's just so much. It's hard to look away, in fact. But we must take our eyes off of that beauty and move on with the overview. Yeah. This shadow's not too bad, though. Pretty nice organics. Nowhere near as good as that Sonic, but I don't think anything can compare to that Sonic. Anyway, next up we have Chief, who has very literal battle. Very much a battlefield here. It is... I mean, I don't know what else to say. It is just straight up the trenches of a battlefield. These people are a bit close. I have to assume they're on the same team? Because... yeah. Either way. Soldiers in trenches. Oh, no, wait, were German and French on... No, they were not. Pretty sure German was encroaching on Germany at this time. Or Germany was encroaching on France, I think. I'm not too familiar with my World War I and II history. Probably should be, given that, we're coming up into World War III, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, next up we have 6DOF, which, they built a lot of dirt things. From what I could hear, they spent a lot of time in survival. Yeah. Like, clearly they did get into creative, because otherwise you can't get netherite. Yeah. I'm sure there are some things that could be deciphered here, but I'm having a lot of trouble deciphering everything. I mean, I understand that this says help. I think that's a cannon. I assume there's a lot of people here. But, yeah. A lot of dirt people, I'm assuming, fighting. Anyway, next up we have Tibbles, who has a tower with 4 cannons. That is being attacked by a trebuchet. Those cannons are coming in real clutch right now, aren't they? Really keeping the tower safe. At this specific angle. Yeah. And you always have to have a cannon facing into your own land. Wait a minute, there's not a wall on this side. Man. What is this tower defending exactly? Is this like... yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a complete wall. But yeah. Anyway. Next up we have... Who is Burn? Who has... I assume this is Gandalf versus the Balrog. This looks a lot like the "You shall not pass" scene. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But I'm pretty... sorry about that. Pretty sure that's what that is. Anyway, Next up, we have Zaba, who made the beginnings of something. But if memory serves, they didn't actually get to finish. And actually, I can kind of already see. So I did actually hear what they were trying to make. They were trying to make two deer fighting with their antlers, and I can see the head. Even with how little is here, I can see that this is a neck, this is a head, that's an eyeball, that's its mouth and nose. That's another eyeball, and it looks like they were actually starting on one of the horns, or antlers. So, yeah. Shame, but, you know, not much can be done. They ended up being busy. And, yeah. Anyway, on to the winners. Alright. Alright. In third place, we have Karma Creates 06 with their Pokemon's Battle. With these two Pikachus fighting. In second place, we have Shadow fighting the best build of Sonic ever and all. I need to move on. I need to move on. We can't be focusing on the best build of all time here. Come on. Anyway, somehow that Sonic did not earn first place, and Tibbles got first place. Actually, I know, surprising. But yeah. Okay, jokes aside, I feel like this was actually closer than you would think, because this is a good build, but that is amazing Shadow. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye!